Video, we will look at the steps required to run a forecast in the Ad Manager account. There are only a few steps and it is very easy to run a forecast in the Ad Manager. However, before that, let's discuss what we know about the forecast till now. Now, till now, we know that the forecast is or can be done only for the guaranteed line items, which are standard or sponsorship. Till now, we know that the forecast is based on the total number of ad requests that the ad manager has received in the last 28 days. So, these are the two important and the most important things that we know about the forecast till now. So, to run a forecast in the ad manager, there are two ways by which we can run a forecast. First is called as the availability forecast, and the second one is called as a line item forecast. What does availability forecast mean? Now, availability forecast is run when you haven't booked the line item and you want to check how many impressions can I have if I want to book a line item with a certain targeting criteria. Now, and the second thing is the line item forecast. Line item forecast is the way to check the forecast or the impressions available when you have actually booked the line item. Let's suppose that you have a line item that is scheduled to run for 10 days and the goal or the contracted quantity of impressions is 10,000. So you've already booked a line item and the line item is serving and you want to check the forecast now and then to see if your line item is on schedule and is going to deliver its full goal of impressions or not, because there can be lot of line items in your account and the other line item could impact the performance of some other line item. So that is why it is uh, Google has designed a way to check the line item forecast as well. We will go ahead and check each one of these. So let's get started and check how to run an availability forecast in the Google Ad Manager account. So I'm logging into the Google Ad Manager account. So this is our account. So to check the availability forecast, you can navigate to the delivery tab. Under delivery, click on orders and you can see the forecasting sub tab here. So you can click on it. Select the type as standard. So as I have told you that the forecasting is done only for the guaranteed line item. So under this, you will only get two options, standard or sponsorship. Let's select sponsorship. So the numerical priority value automatically populates and we all know that the sponsorship is set to a numerical value of 4. You can give any sizes here. Now let's suppose you have a deal. You are talking with the advertiser and the advertiser wants to serve a certain size creative. Now let's suppose that they are providing you with a creative of 300 cross 250. Now let's suppose we have 728 cross 90 as well. It's taking a longer time to load, so let's wait for a few seconds. Okay, now let's say that they have given 300 cross 250 and 728 cross 90, and you can also add the creative details, like for example they want to serve two, they have given you two creatives of size 300 cross 250, so you can also give the count here. So you can click on the creative details that is being displayed here and it will show you a way to give a count there. Okay, so I want to serve two 300 cross 250 creatives, right? So if you want to add an ad unit frequency cap, you can go ahead and add here as well. So suppose you want to serve one 728 cross 90, however you can go ahead and give any count here that has been discussed between your advertiser and the publisher. So, and if you have any competitive exclusion label or if you have a similar advertiser, you can also add a competitive exclusion label here. Now let's give a start time. I'm giving it as immediately, and the end time I'm giving it as unlimited, or let's give a specified end time. For example, I want to run this campaign only for 2 days. Okay, so always keep the goal as max available because this will show you the maximum number of impressions that are available for the targeting criteria that we are doing in the forecast. So you can keep it as optimized or one or more. So I would like to keep it as one or more, because it will give me a chance to serve more than one creative on the page. And or it can, like, whenever there is an opportunity, it can serve all of its creatives too, if there is any no competition. So I want to keep it as runoff network. And I want to target a geolocation here. Let's suppose I target some geolocation starting with a, let's suppose I'm targeting Afghanistan here. Now this is my test network, so the availability will not show you much impressions, because we do not use this network for actual serving on the page. This is the network that we use only for troubleshooting purposes. So you might not see much traffic when I click on the check inventory. So let's click on check inventory here. So it shows that the quantity showing me is as 0, because there is nothing, because as I've told you that this network we only use for the troubleshooting purposes, which is why it is showing as 0 impressions available right now. So this is how we do a forecast at the check inventory level. Now check inventory level gives you the total maxed capacity. Now means what, like, it will give you several other data as well, but let's understand what does the output of the check inventory would look like. Now check inventory will give you the number of impressions that are available to you, and you can go ahead and book safely. So you can take that impressions, book a line item, and associate to an order and serve safely without any issues. So this is what check inventory does. So before actually going ahead and booking a line item, you can anyway come here, do a check inventory for your targeting criteria, and it will show you how many number of impressions are available to you without impacting the performance of other line items. So this is the place where you come and do it. So this is very important, and as we have discussed the benefits of the forecasting in our previous video, I hope you understand now that why are we doing a forecast here under the check inventory option. Now your targeting or your forecasting number is completely based on the targeting that you do here. How does the ad manager is doing a forecast? Now the ad manager is doing the forecast on the basis of the ad request. Now ad manager already has the data for the last 28 days. It receives the ad request, right? In the last 28 days it analyzes how many ad requests I received. So it will compare uh, those criteria that are passed in the ad request versus the targeting that we are doing in the line item, and accordingly it will show you the number of impressions which are available to you. So this is about the check inventory. We will discuss about the output in our next video and understand how the output would look like, what are the different fields and how to read them. So in this video we are just looking at how to run a forecast. So this is the way to run a forecast, and this is very simple. You just have to add the targeting capabilities just as you do in your line item. So here it's just that you're not actually creating a line item, you're just looking at before actually booking into the Google Ad Manager account. So this is about the check inventory. Now let's see the second type of forecast that is available to us. For example, I'm opening this order, or let's say I'm opening, yeah, let's open this order, and let's see what line items we have. So I'm opening the test line item 123, which I have in my network. And when you open the line item here, now it's only available. Now this is an ad exchange line item, so the forecast tab will not be available. It will be available only for the guaranteed line item. So let's check one of the guaranteed line items we have or not. Okay, so this is a sponsorship line item, and whenever you open any guaranteed line item, you will be able to see the forecast tab under the line item. So this forecast here shows you, will my line item deliver? So here also there is no forecasting data. However, the output would look like something like this. So the output would look something like this here. So this is the output when you click on the forecast tab of the line item. So this is the output it would look like. So this output mainly tells you uh, whether your goal of impressions is likely to deliver or not, whether you have done overbooking or not, whether there are other line items. For example, I have a standard line item and I have booked it in the month of March, and at that time the forecast showed that the 10,000 impressions are likely to deliver. But in the month of April I booked another line item, so this uh, and in the month of April I booked another line item. So this line item and the line item that I have booked in the month of March are competing against each other. So it has an impact on each other, right? Because they're targeting the same inventory, they're competing for the same inventory. So they might take impressions away from each other, and your line item may under deliver. So this information will be shown here. We will look at the output in our next video and understand each field that have been displayed here. uh, till then, thank you so much. In this video, I just wanted to explain you about how to run a forecast. And the most important thing is the availability forecast, because that is the thing that you would want to do before actually booking a line item in the ad manager account. Line item forecast will only tell you or give you an idea about whether your line item is on the pace and is according to the schedule that you have done and is going to deliver your impressions in full or not. So coming here will tell you or you can identify the issue by clicking on the forecast of the line item. For example, issue here is not enough matched impressions to reach goal. This means that I have done overbooking. I have booked something which is more than the actuals. So this is the reason this line item can underperform. In our next video, we will look at the same screenshot here and understand what exactly each term mean here. So till then, thank you so much.